Good evening, everyone. This is Robert RJL 518 welcoming you to a special edition of Inside Pitch. The 1976 Pennant race is on the air, and we are in the final week of the Pennant race. Today's date is September 30th, 1976. We are completing the month of September. And tonight's game is interesting, actually. We are at Anaheim Stadium as the Chicago White Sox will take on the California Angels tonight. What's so special about this game, actually? Well, we're about to find out a little bit tonight, and this is a must-win game for the Angels. Of course, the White Sox are already out of it. There are only 2 games today that were played on September 30th. The Angels played the White Sox. Detroit played Cleveland. So here is the stat right now. The Angels at 81-77, a win here will get them to 82-77. And with this victory, the Boston Red Sox would finish as the 6th seed no matter what. Boston still has a chance to get the 5, but if California wins tonight, Boston definitely clinches the 6th. Cleveland has already clinched the 4th in the American League. The Yankees are number 1. Oakland and Kansas City are right now. The Kansas City Royals have a 2.5 game lead on the Athletics. So far, that with 3 days left, this division is not decided yet. However, tomorrow night, if Kansas City wins and Oakland loses, Kansas City is the American League West champion and the number 2 seed. The Mets have already clinched the number 3 seed by virtue of having a better board record than the Astros, and the Mets have also clinched 2nd place. The Astros have also clinched 2nd place in their respective divisions. So a very important game tonight for California. The Angels, the Twins are right behind them. They are a 1.5 back. Texas is 2.5 back. The Rangers have actually got back into this race. It all depends on what California does tonight in a game that historically won. They beat the White Sox 7-3 on this date. They were 16 hits and 1 error. The White Sox put together a very strange lineup tonight, and it is weird, as we'll get to it as a moment, as BB is first to join us here at the Big A of Anaheim Stadium. Must-win game for the Angels. The White Sox are just going to try to play some decent baseball. Let's see what happens today. Starting pitcher for the California Angels will be Sid Monge. 6 wins, 7 losses, a 3.37 ERA. He gets the call tonight for the Angels. Don't mention Astros and comeback. Well, I'm not going to mention the Pirates, and I won't mention the Astros if you won't mention the Pirates. That was terrible. But into the All-Star break we go, and we shall see what happens in the majors. But here, we're about to end this season with 3 days left. So Sid Monge is the starting pitcher for the Angels. Keith White joins us here at Anaheim Stadium, along with Michael Peterson. So let's get right to it. Let's go to the top of the first. The Chicago White Sox batting order is very weird tonight, as it pretty much goes catcher, first, second, third, left, center, right, and designated hitter. Very weird batting order the White Sox put together tonight. Leading off for the White Sox will be their catcher, Brian Downing. 256 average, 3 homers, 30 RBIs. The White Sox, of course, are out of it. But there were only 2 games played this date on the 30th, and I chose this one since the Angels have something to play for. Detroit plays the Indians. That'll be the only other game in the 10-minute ticker. The Indians have already clinched number 4. They cannot do any better or worse. So I chose this matchup. Another reason why I chose the White Sox tonight and the Angels. Let's get going. Monge with the first pitch. And we are using blue and white dice for the Angels. They are the home team. And the blue die will be red first. 6-3. That is a blank. Downing will go ahead and take the swing for 3. And that's going to be a fly out to center. Out number 1. Next batter is the first baseman, Lamar Johnson. 320 average, 4 homers, 33 RBIs. Most of the players in the lineup are September call-ups for the White Sox. 1 man out. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 4-3. That's a walk. The 11. No. Anaheim Stadium adds 3 to strikeouts, but subtracts 1 from homers. Not easy to hit a homer at the Big A. Johnson will swing 1-3. He pops up to short. 2 outs. And the next batter will be second baseman Bill Stein. 268 average, 4 homers, 36 RBIs. Stein is at second. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 3-1, and that's a home run chance. Stein a righty, a 1-5. The 11 is too high. Stein will go ahead and swing the bat. 4-6, and he flies out to right. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Chi Sox. So nothing doing there as we go to the bottom of the first inning here at the Big A. Bob's Tabletop Sports joins us here at Anaheim Stadium. Starting pitcher for the Chicago White Sox tonight, Larry Monroe. He had only 2 starts in 76, and this is one of them. No wins, a loss, a 4.15 ERA. He gets the call tonight for the White Sox in this special game against the Angels. The White Sox, I said, are using pretty much a hodgepodge lineup. The Angels are not. They need to win the game. This game is important. Left fielder Dave Collins leads off for the Halos. 263 average, 4 homers, 28 RBIs. Monroe, 2-3, that's a blank. Collins will swing. 4-6, and that's a line drive right to second for out number 1. Collins hits that right to second base. Next batter, second baseman Jerry Remy, 263 average, no homers, 28 RBIs. Monroe goes ahead and gets set to deal. 5-4, that's a blank. Remy gets to swing the bat. 2-3, that's going to be a ground out to second. Grounds out to second. I know you've been noticing I'm not been saying star 2, star 5. Pretty much I can quickly scan the card and see where it goes. So if you, I don't think you guys will have an issue if I just go ahead and say that. Take out the star. Just sounds a little bit cheesy sometimes. Next up for the Angels will be right fielder Bruce Bhakti. 258 average, 2 homers, 49 RBIs. Bhakti is in right field tonight. Brian Patterson joins us here at the Big A. Monroe will pitch. 1-4, that's a wild pitch, ball 1. 2-5, strikeout 3, got him, struck him out. He gets Bhakti, and Monroe gets off to a nice start and keeps the Angels from doing anything. And after 1, we've got no score. This game means a lot to the Angels. Nothing to the White Sox, but I know the White Sox would just like to play a decent game of baseball. Leading off for the White Sox, third baseman Kevin Bell. 248 average, 5 homers, 20 RBIs. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 2-1, that's an error chance. Bell will swing the bat. 1-6, and against the lefty, and that is going to be a slow-rolling grounder to first base. There's not going to be an error. That's a possible infield single. Bell's base running rating is a 2, and he will not get there in time. As a nice play by Tony Salita, he gets to the bag first before Bell does, and Bell is out. And that is out number 1. So we'll ground out to first. Next up, though, is a player I'm sure you guys know. Shortstop Bucky Bleepin' Dent. I know every Red Sox fan loves Bucky Dent. 246 average, 2 homers, 52 RBIs in 76. Monge will go ahead and deal. 2-2, that's a blank. Dent will swing. 2-3, and against the lefty, base hit right up the middle, right past Monge, and Bucky Bleepin' Dent will have himself a single. He gets the first. Double play depth is called. Next up is left fielder Alan Bannister. 248 average, no homers, 8 RBIs. Dent on it first. See if anything on the strategy. The 14 says nothing going on. Monge will go ahead and deal. 2-1, that's an error chance. Bannister swings. 4-1, and against the lefty, he smacks that one into center field. That's going to bounce off the wall for a double. That's hit to center field. The center fielder for the Angels is Torres. is Rusty Torres. His error rating is a 2. That's an 11, so there's not going to be an error. Meanwhile, let's see what happens with Dent. Dent's base running rating is a 2. Double to center, +1 is 3. Torres has a 0 arm, a 1 to 3. Dent will come around to score, and he does not, and there could be an out. There could be an out. So with Rusty Torres' arm is a 0, a 1 to 3, there will be an out. And no, Dent decides to turn around back and head back to third. So he does not come in to score. But that is a double for Alan Bannister. Tribe Fan 879 joins us here at Anaheim Stadium. So runners at second and third as Dent decides to slow down and come on back. But still 1 out. Next batter for the White Sox will be center fielder Chet Lemon. 246 average, 4 homers, 38 RBIs. I always felt Chet Lemon was an underrated player in history. He was a solid baseball player, Chet Lemon. Certainly was. Runners at second and third, 1 out. And the Angels are going to call the infield in to try to prevent Dent from scoring. See if anything on the bases. That is a 4. Dent staying put. Monge with the pitch. 6-2. That's a blank. He's not tired. Lemon will swing. 1-1. That's a line drive right to short. And do we have a double play? And that is a 3. And yes, line drive to short. Throws to second to get Bannister off the bag. Side retired. L6-4 double play. Wow, Lemon lines it right to the shortstop, right to Miley, and Miley gets it to Remy, who gets Bannister, who was way off the bag, and that is a double play, and the Angels get out of it. Oh boy, that was close for them. The Angels really cannot afford to lose the game with 2 teams charging from behind them in the standings in the American League West. So it was no runs on 2 hits, and we'll go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second, let's see what the Angels got next. First baseman Tony Solita is up, 261 average, 9 homers, 42 RBIs. Larry Monroe will go ahead and pitch. 6-1, that's blank. Solita will swing. 6-4, base hit right past the second baseman. Solita has himself a single. Leadoff hit for the Angels in a must-win game for them. Next batter will be the Angels' designated hitter, Ron Jackson. He's DHing tonight. 227 average, 8 homers, 40 RBIs. Infield at double play depth. Solita not doing anything. And Jackson with a bunt rating of 2. No, he's not going to bunt. He will swing away. Yes, Acuna out for the year with a torn ACL. Absolutely. Torn ACL. The Braves just took a big direct hit with him out for the year, which helps my Mets a little bit, but we really can't be out, in a 4-game series. I'm happy the Mets split with the Pirates, but it was the Pirates. We should have won this game tonight, and Diaz, sometimes he really scares me, and I still think Miguel Rojas is not the answer for that team. Monroe with the pitch. 6-6, strikeout, 18, no. Jackson will swing the bat. 6-1, that's hit to left field. That is a 16 against a righty. It's going to be too high, and it will be just a fly out to left. Jackson got under it and didn't get enough to get a hit. Solita stays at first. Center fielder Rusty Torres is next. 205 average, 6 homers, 27 RBIs. And we got an 8. Nothing happening with Solita on at first. Monroe will pitch. 6-5, that's a walk. That 15 will walk him. Rusty Torres walked a lot against right-handed pitching, and he will trot down to first. And the Angels are in business. Next batter is the shortstop, Mike Miley. September call-up, 184 average, no homers, 4 RBIs. He gets the call for the Angels at short tonight. Jose Rojas. Jose Rojas, the manager. I might say Miguel Rojas. Ugh. Nothing happening on the bases. Monroe will go ahead and pitch to Miley. 3-5. That's a walk. That 3 will walk him, and the bases are loaded for the Halos. Stadium now wakes up here at Anaheim Stadium. With the bases loaded and 1 out, the next batter will be the third baseman, Dave Chalk. He's at third tonight, 217 average, 33 RBIs. The White Sox are going to call the infield in. Any double play will go from home to first. Steeler fan joins us here tonight at Anaheim Stadium. Anything on the bases? That is a 15 no. Larry Monroe will go ahead and pitch to Chalk. The bases are loaded. 6-1, that's a blank. Chalk will swing. 6-3, that's a ground ball right back to Monroe. Let's see if they turn the double play. 4 + 2 is 6. There is no pivot rating. There is no pivot rating due to hit back to the pitcher. But with the pitcher though, it's a -1, so it becomes a 5. It becomes a 5, so he's going to throw to the catcher and throw to first. A 1-5, they get the double play. Yes, they do. Side retired, grounded right back to Monroe. He throws it to the catcher to get Salita, throws to first to get Chalk. Inning over. A 1-2-3 double play, and the White Sox get out of the jam. Stadium groans a little bit. Dave Chalk grounds out into a 1-2-3 double play. No runs and a hit for the Angels. It remains no score after 2. Top of the third coming up for the White Sox is right fielder Jerry Hairston. 227 average, no homers, 10 RBIs. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 3-3, strikeout, 18 no. Hairston will swing. 3-2, and he grounds it to first. That'll get taken care of by Johnson, and that is out number 1. And now someone special coming up to the plate. Coming up to the plate for the White Sox, playing designated hitter tonight, 50-year-old Minnie Minoso. Minnie Minoso, 125 average, no homers, no RBIs. He had 8 at-bats. He did get a hit. Became the oldest player in baseball history at 50 years old to hit safely. Minnie Minoso. I looked over this man's stats. Will someone please tell me why he's not in the Hall of Fame? Why is Harold Baines in the Hall of Fame and not Minnie Minoso? Somebody really try to clear that up for me. This man is a Hall of Famer. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 4-1, strikeout 10. Yep, he got him, struck him out, and that will retire this. Now that will be out number 2, actually. So he strikes out Minoso. And that is the first strikeout for Sid Monge. He had 53 of them that year. Next up will be Downing. Downing is 0 for 1. He is Hall of Very Good. You know what? No. Take a look at Harold Baines' stats and take a look at Minnie Minoso's stats. Baines is Hall of Very Good. Minoso is Hall of Famer. I don't understand that at all. Baines don't belong in the Hall of Fame. One of the age records Julio Franco doesn't have. Yep, absolutely. Minnie Minoso's a Hall of Famer, and he was a better player. Monge will go ahead and pitch to Downing. 5-3, that's a walk. 16, no, that's too high. Downing will swing. 4-2, that's a double into center field for Downing. He goes ahead and gets a 2-out, 2-bagger, and he will trot to second. Double for Downing, and he will head for second. There are a lot of players in the Hall that I know they're correct. They're correctly right, Bob PTS. You're not. I'm not arguing with that. But Minnie Minoso should be in the Hall of Fame, not Harold Baines. Runner on second. The next batter is Lamar Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 1. Big run on second for the White Sox if they want to try to maybe give the Angels a headache tonight. Anything on the bases, that is an 8. Nothing happening. Downing on second. Monge with the pitch. 6-3 against a righty. It's a blank. Johnson will swing. 2-3. And he grounds it to short. And the throw will go to first to get Johnson. And that retires the side. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. Still no score here. Going into the bottom of the third. Minnie Minoso's a Hall of Famer. Keith Hernandez is a Hall of Famer. Harold Baines? No. Harold Baines. Ridiculous. Alan Trammell. Come on. I put in Lou Whitaker before I put in Alan Trammell. Whitaker was the better player. Bottom of the third. Leading off for the Angels will be their catcher, Andy Etchebarren. 227 average, no homers, 21 RBIs. Must-win game for the Angels. They have the Twins and the Rangers chasing them for third in the American League West. White Sox just trying to play a game of baseball. 1-5, that's a blank from Monroe. Etchebarren, 3-5, and he grounds it right back to Monroe, and he will toss it to first for the out. One man out. The next batter will be Dave Collins. Collins is 0 for 1. Monroe with the pitch. 2-6. Hit by pitch. 15, no. Collins will swing the bat. 5-3. And that's going to be a ground out to short. Up with it is Bucky Bleepin' Dent. And he will throw to first for out number 2. Here's Jerry Remy, future Red Sox. Remy is 0 for 1. Monroe will go ahead and deal it. 5-5. That's a walk plus. That's 7. Will walk Remy, and he will trot to first. A 2-out walk for Remy. And that is the third walk issued by Monroe. He had 13 of them in 76. He only had 2 starts and only 6 relief appearances, but he got the call for the White Sox in this game. So Remy on it first. Here is Bhakti. Bhakti is 0 for 1. Anything happening on the strategy roll? The 15 is a no. Fans here at Anaheim Stadium know the Angels really need to win this game. Monroe with the pitch. 1-4. Wild pitch. 10. Yep, that'll send Remy to second on a wild one. Puts a runner in scoring position. First wild pitch given up by Monroe. They will do it again with the strategy roll. The 4 says no play. 4 says no play. Would have to be a 3 from Remy to try to steal third. Monroe will go ahead and pitch. 2-2. Range play. Bhakti will swing. 6-1. That's a line drive to second. That ball is hit to Bell. Bell's range is a 2. And he will make the play. He snags it for the out. Is there going to be a double play? Remy's on at second base, and they need a 2 or a 3. And no, Remy gets back. Actually, it doesn't matter. That was the third out. My bad. Line drive to second, inning over. What am I thinking here? No runs, no hits, a walk, a wild pitch. After 3, the Angels are in a dogfight so far. No score here after 3. In a game the Angels really have to have. You lose today, that means the Twins and the Rangers both gain a half game on you with 3 days left. Was Baines better than Don Baylor? I think Baines had the better average, I think. I think maybe he had the better average. You have to look at that. I never really compared Baines to Baylor. Top of the 4th, leading off for the White Sox will be Stein. Stein is 0 for 1. Right now, California historically won this game 7-3, and right now we got a pitcher's duel. through 3 innings. Are the White Sox wearing those navy shorts in this game? Absolutely, Mr. Gardner. Of course they are, Uncle Dave. Absolutely. They certainly are wearing those shorts. Why not? They're playing with a strange lineup. Monge will pitch. 2-6. Strikeout. 17. No. Stein will swing the bat. 4-3, and he grounds it to third. Yeah, we'll put him in those shorts. Why not? Next up will be Bell. Bell is 0 for 1. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 4-3. That's a walk. That's 7. We'll walk him. Bell will trot down to first. A walk by Bell. A walk to Bell. That's the first walk issued by Monge. He had 49 of them in 76. And now comes Bucky Bleeping Dent. Every Red Sox fan's favorite player. Dent is 1 for 1. Had a single his first time up. Infield a double play depth. And that is a 7. Nothing happening on the strategy roll. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 6-5. Strikeout 6. Yes, got him. He got him all right. Dent is a 5 against lefties. +3 is an 8. And he will get Dent on a K. And that is strikeout number 2 for Sid Monge. Next up will be Bannister. Bannister hit a double his last time up. He's 1 for 1. Bell still on first. The infield is back. That is a 17. Nothing happening there. Bannister's not going to bunt. Monge will go ahead and pitch. 6-1. Strikeout 18. No. Swing by Bannister. 4-2. Base hit to left field. That's a single. Bell's base running rating is a 2. With 2 outs is a 3. Single to left, -2 is 1. Left fielder Collins, +1 is a 2. So a 1-2, Bell will get to third. And there could be an out. There could be an out. Collins has a +1 arm. So a 1-2, there will be an out. No, Bell decides to turn around and head back to second. He'll be safe. With the new arm rules done by Chris Davis, with the new arm rules now, it makes, I think, taking extra bases a little bit more exciting, and it does make a difference on the arm. So Kevin Bell does go back to second, but now runners at first and second, and here is Chet Lemon. Lemon lined out into a double play. He's 0 for 1. Chet Lemon, I believe, was an underrated player. I don't know what you guys think, but Chet Lemon, I thought, was solid in his career. The man could hit, and he could field, too. He was just on a lot of bad teams. Runners at first and second. Monge will pitch to Lemon. Anything on the bases? That is a 3. No. Monge with the pitch. 5-1 against the right-hander. That is a blank. Lemon swings 1-5, and he popped it up in the infield. And that is going to be caught by the shortstop, Miley, and that will retire the side. So both teams are getting base runners, but nobody's getting home. We go to the bottom of the 4th. No score still. Tony Solita is the next batter for the Angels. Larry Monroe can pitch only 15 batters before tiring. So he actually has 3 batters left before he faces fatigue. I'll see what I want to do with him. Sid Monge can pitch to 26 batters out of the starting gate. Monroe with the pitch. 5-4. That's blank. Solita. 2-3. And that's going to be a ground out to short. Taken care of by Bucky Bleeping Dent. Throws to first. Out number 1. The DH Ron Jackson is next, and he's 0 for 1. Every time I bought baseball cards, Chet Lemon was a comment I get. Yes, Bob, you are 100% right. I don't know how many Chet Lemon cards I got. I don't know how many Chet Lemon cards I got from with the White Sox or the Tigers. I don't know. You know, Chet Lemon, I don't know how many Lemon cards I got. Monroe will pitch to Jackson. 1-1, strikeout 12. Got him. Struck him out. Jackson a 9 plus 3 is 12. And he got him there. That is strikeout number 2 for Monroe. He's pitching beautifully tonight. Here's Rusty Torres. Torres is 0 for 0. He walked his first time up. Yeah, you're right, Bob, BTS. I can't imagine how many baseball cards were common back in the day when we went ahead and collected baseball cards. Was there always that one card you always got that now you wish you had a whole bunch of right now? Monroe will pitch. 6-1. That's blank. Torres with the pitch, with the swing. 1-6. And that's going to be a fly ball to center field. And Lemon will make that catch. And that retires the side. So nothing across for the Angels. No score after 4. I made a rhyme. I had so many Dwight Gooden rookie cards from the 1985 top set. Man, I wish I had those cards back. Top of the 5th inning. The White Sox are giving the Angels all they can handle in a game that really was supposed to be almost like an exhibition matchup. Jerry Hairston leads off for the Chi-Sox, and he is 0 for 1. This game doesn't mean anything to the White Sox. Their season is over. They'll have to wait till our next season to see what they do. But the Angels, however, they got to win. Monge, 3-1. Home run chance. Hairston, a switch hitter, hitting from the right side. 1-5. That 3 passes. But unfortunately, Hairston has zeros here and a -1 from Anaheim Stadium. It sounds exciting, but nothing happening. That's a blank. Hairston, 5-2, and he's just going to lift it to center, and that'll be out number 1. MLB draft is exciting. Lots of curveballs. So I've heard, G. Puck. Welcome to the Big A in Anaheim. 1 man out. The next batter will be Minnie Minoso, 50-year-old Minoso. And he struck out his first time up, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Won a World Series with the New York Cubans of the Negro Leagues. Monge with the pitch. 4-6 against the righty. That's a blank. Minoso gets the swing. Can he get his hit? 3-1? No. And that's just going to be a ground ball to first. And that'll get taken care of by Salita. And that is out number 2. Two men down. Here's Brian Downing. Downing is 1 for 2, has a double. The Rangers got Leiter. Wow. Rangers got Jack Leiter. I'm going to tell you right now, Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker, they're going to be probably in the All-Star game, those guys are going to be in an All-Star game very shortly. A year or two, they will be in the All-Star game. And believe it or not, since they're coming from college, they won't be in the minors for long. Monge will pitch to Downing. 3-3, strikeout 4, got him. Struck out Downing, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. And still no score here halfway through the game. Jack Leiter, son of Al Leiter. And a lot of people are saying that he is already better than his dad. And Al Leiter was not a Hall of Famer. I don't know if I put Al Leiter in the Hall of the Very Good, but he was definitely a solid. I don't know if you guys will agree with me about Al Leiter. Rocker went to the Mets. Oh, all right. I didn't know Rocker went to the Mets. You know, he's gonna be. We'll see him soon. We'll see him in a year or two. But as I think that of Al Leiter is not a Hall of Famer. Maybe Hall of the Very Good, but I don't care anybody. I think Al Leiter was a solid pitcher throughout his career. He was a solid pitcher, and he won a World Series with the Marlins. And he won a World Series with the Marlins, and went to another one with the Mets. Al Leiter was a solid pitcher, I thought. I think you guys will agree with me with that. Bottom of the 5th, leading off for the Angels will be Mike Miley. Miley is 0 for 0, walked his first time up. White Sox giving the Angels a headache in a game California needs to win. 2-3, that's blank. Miley will swing. 4-1, fly out to right. One man out. Is he related to that? No, he is not. No, he is not. No. No, he is not. Kumar Rocker is not related to John Rocker in any way. I did check that out. No. Here's Dave Chalk. Chalk is 0 for 1. He's a good analyst. Yes, he's definitely a good analyst. He was decent. Like I said, I agree with you, Mike. He was decent. Not a Hall of Famer, but solid. He had some good years. He had a couple of good years, Al Leiter. He really did. He was a solid pitcher. And he has a World Series with the Marlins. 4-5. That's a blank. Chalk will swing the bat. 1-6, and he grounds it to second base. Stein will throw to first for the second out. The fans here in Anaheim are wondering what is going on here. You got to start scoring runs against a team that's got nothing to play for. Here's Andy Etchebarren. Etchebarren is 0 for 1. And that is true, BB. Monroe will pitch. 2-2. Range play. Etchebarren will swing the bat. 1-1 against a righty. That's a single past the shortstop, but that is a range play for Bucky Dent. Dent's range is a 2, and he will not make it. That will be a single. It'll get by him, and the Angels have a 2-out base knock. Runner on first. The next batter is Collins. Collins is 0 for 2. Etchebarren really not a threat to do anything, and nothing happening there. Collins a very good bunt rating, but you're not bunting with 2 outs. Monroe with the pitch. And that's a 4-3. That is a 4-3. And by the way, I should mention he is tired. He's been tired this whole time, but none of the results have come up. So Monroe is actually tired in this game right now. My bad. 4-3. Error on a throw. Collins will swing. 5-6. That's hit to right field. And against a righty, that is a 9. And that's just going to be a fly out to right. And that will end the inning. There's no throwing error, and that will do it. No runs, a hit. The Angels can't believe this. They are tied at 0 in a game they really have no business right now being tied in against a hodgepodge White Sox team. No score after 5. The big Nagowski took the Mets down. Yes, he did. Yes, Al Leiter should be proud of his son. Absolutely. Got a no-hit, a perfect game with Vanderbilt. He has a college national championship under his belt with Vanderbilt from last year. I'm going to tell you right now, Jack Leiter and Kumar Rocker will be hearing from these kids in the future. Dan Douglas joins us here at Anaheim Stadium. We go to the top of the 6th. We're tied at 0-0 here in this game. Let's see how much Monge has got. Monge has still got some plenty of bats left. Leading off for the Chi Sox will be Johnson. He's 0 for 2. Fans here at Anaheim Stadium know this game is important. Twins and Rangers breathing down the Angel necks. Monge, 5-3. That's a walk, and that is a 3, and that will walk Johnson, and he'll trot to first. That is the second walk issued by Monge. And here's Bill Stein. Double play depth is called. Stein is, what is he? He is 0 for 2. Nothing with the bases there. Johnson will stay where he's at. Although, that was a 4. There's no hit and run chance. Stein has, against lefties, is a 13 on striking out. So it only raised it by 1. Monge will pitch to Stein. 3-4. That's a blank. Stein will swing the bat. 6-6 against the lefty. That's a fly out to center field. And that is out number 1. Stein hits it to center. And now here's Kevin Bell. Bell is 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. Nothing happening with Johnson. 1 out here, top of the 6th. No score. Monge with the pitch. 6-3 against a righty. That's blank. Bell, 2-2. Base Base hit right past third for a single. Lamar Johnson's base running rating is a 2. And no, he will not make third base. He'll stop at second automatically. A base hit for Kevin Bell. And now a chance for Bucky bleeping Dent. Dent is 1 for 2, has a single, and struck out his last time up. Infield still a double play depth. Anything with the strategy roll? The 4 says no. Monge gets set and ready to pitch. Monge has a few batters left before he gets tired. He will pitch to Dent. Runners at first and second. Pitch. 6-6, blank. Dent will swing the bat. 5-2, and that's going to be a ground ball to third. Let's see where that was hit to. And that is hit towards the line. That's hit towards the line of double play or force. It would go 5-3. So let's find out and see what happens. Double play rating 2, 3, 4, but no pivot rating because it's hit towards the line. So a double play is a 6 and no. Everybody advances. So Johnson actually makes it to third. He makes it to third. Bell advances to second, and Dent is out. The only play was to get the runner at first base. 2 down. They do not, a 1-4, and they can't turn the double play, and that could be huge. And now a chance for Alan Bannister. Bannister is 2 for 2, a single and a double. A chance here for the White Sox to really give the Angels a hard time here. Monge looking in. He knows he's got to make a good pitch. Anything on the strategy roll? The 11 says no. Monge will look into Bannister. 2-3, hit by pitch. 6, no. Bannister swings the bat. 4-3, and it's a fly out to right, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit for the White Sox, but nobody is scoring in a game that historically had 10 runs. We've got none here. We go to the bottom of the 6th. No score still. Larry Monroe is tired, and I'm going to check the White Sox bullpen. Let me see what they got. They got left coming up, and I think that's going to be it for Larry Monroe. The White Sox are going to probably bring in a lefty here, and let's see what they're going to do here. And they're going to bring in a lefty. Yeah, why not? So that's it for Larry Monroe. He pitches a gem, but he's going to come out of the game. And coming on to pitch for the White Sox will be Terry Forster. 2 wins, 12 losses, a save, 4.37 ERA. Forster will now be the second White Sox pitcher. And leading off for the Halos will be Remy. Remy is 0 for 1. Forster now pitching for the Chi Sox. 3-1 against the lefty. Strikeout plus that 17 will get him. Struck him out. He has a 7 plus 10 is 17, and he will get him. Struck him out. Nice pitch there by Forster to get Remy. Here's Bruce Bhakti. Bhakti is 0 for 2. Forster ready to go ahead and pitch. 6-4, strikeout, 17. No, that's too high. Bhakti, 3-5. He flies out to right. Moving over to his left is Hairston. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Here's Tony Salita. Salita's 1 for 2. Forster will go ahead and make the deal. 6-3. That's a range play at the park. Anaheim Stadium, 6-5, and that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Bucky Dent. Dent's range is a 2. Nope, that's going to get by him for a single. Once again, a hit away from Bucky Dent as it goes into the outfield. Salita will hold it first on a range play hit. And next up will be Ron Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 2. 2 outs here, bottom of the 6th inning. No score in this pitcher's duel that I kind of actually didn't expect. Nothing happening there. Forster will go ahead and make the pitch. Captain Carl 8 joins us here at Anaheim Stadium as he is doing 1967. Of course, one of the more beloved seasons in Red Sox history. Even though they didn't win the World Series in 67, the 1967 Red Sox are one of the more loved teams in Red Sox lore. Forster with the pitch, 6-5. That's at the park. Anaheim Stadium, 2-1. That's a fly ball to center field, and Lemon will put it away for the out. And that retires the side. No runs, a hit for the Angels. A pitcher's duel. I didn't expect this tonight. No score after 6. And right now, the team that's really happy about this is the White Sox. Because the Angels know they can't be losing a game here to a team that really has nothing to play for. We go to the top of the 7th. Sid Monge. Will he pitch? He's got 2 batters left. Chet Lemon is the leadoff batter. They got right switch and then right. So right switch right coming up. And I'm going to take Monge out of the game. So that's it for Sid Monge. As the Angels are going to go make a change here. They're going to bring in a right-hander. As that will be it for Monge. And the Angels, let's see who they're going to bring in to pitch. And they're going to go with John Verhoeven. No wins, 2 losses, 4 saves, a 3.38 ERA. Verhoeven will be the pitcher. And he can pitch to 7 batters. Chet Lemon leads off for the Chi Sox here on the top of the 7th. Verhoeven will go ahead and pitch to Lemon. 5-3. That's a blank. He's not tired. Lemon will swing 4-1, and he grounds it to second base. That's the first out. Jerry Hairston is next. Hairston is 0 for 2. Verhoeven going set and ready to deal to Hairston. 2-4. That's a hit by pitch. That 20 doesn't have a chance. Hairston will swing 2-1. That's a ground ball to first. That's picked up by Salita for the second out. And once again, coming to bat will be designated hitter Minnie Minoso. Minoso is 0 for 2. Let's see if Minoso can get a hit here. Verhoeven, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Verhoeven with the pitch. 2-1. Strikeout 11. Yep, that will get Minoso. And he struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Go the Chi Sox. We are at the 7th inning stretch in a scoreless game, which I really didn't expect tonight. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up tonight, which is really going to be a 15-second ticker because it was really only one other game played on September 30th, and that was the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. So not really a 10-minute ticker. It's going to be a 15-second ticker. The final weekend is alive and well. Many tough choices for the weekend. As far as double headers go, since I'm since I'm now working, double headers could be a little bit difficult for me to do. So, but I will do one if I absolutely have to. For the next game tomorrow night, it was a laugher historically, but it could be different. And tomorrow night we're gonna stay in California, but we're gonna go to the other side of the street to Chavez Ravine. Tomorrow night, the San Diego Padres will take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Bob Ochinko against Dennis Llewellyn will be pitching that game. The Padres are 3 games back of the Dodgers. If the Padres lose tomorrow, the Dodgers clinch the 3rd place in the National League West and the 6th seed. They cannot do any better than that. The Pirates have already wrapped up the 5 seed in the National League. So a huge game tomorrow night. San Diego and the Dodgers. Padres must win. There were other games. Minnesota playing Kansas City and California at Oakland were the other 2 good matchups. But we'll do the Padres and Dodgers first and see if the Padres get eliminated. If not, I'll have to make a decision for the next game. Yeah, I can always quit my job. I actually like the new job I got so far. So no thank you. And you're welcome, Steeler fan. I'm actually happy I was able to get one of the mini Minoso games into this. This is not the one where we got the hit, though. I think that was the 15th of September. But somebody wanted me to do try to get one of the mini Minoso games in. So luckily, it just seemed to fall into place that it happened. Bottom of the 7th. White Sox, Angels tied at 0. The Angels are a game and a half ahead of the Twins, 2.5 games ahead of the Rangers. Must-win game for California. Rusty Torres leads off here at the bottom of the 7th, and he is 0 for 1. Terry Forster will stay on the mound. It was you that said it was you that? It was you, Matt? I thought it was. I thought it was somebody else. That was you? I'm sorry. I thought it was somebody else. My bad. Well, you're very welcome there, Steeler fan. Forster with the pitch. 4-3 against the righty switch. That's a walk. And Rusty Torres, walk +10. And yes, he will walk him. Forster goes ahead and walks Torres. And the Angels get the leadoff base runner on. Next up will be Mike Miley. Double play is called. Miley does have a good bunt rating. We may see a bunt from Miley here, depending on what happens on the strategy roll. That is a 14, and no, he does not get the bunt call. And only on pitchers do I call an automatic bunt, not on position players. So Miley will have to hit. Forster will pitch. 4-5 against the switch to the right. It's going to be a base hit right up the middle. So Miley didn't have to bunt it away. He gets a single on the right side of Forster, base hit. Torres base running rating of a 4, and he will make 3rd. Jack Dawson joins us here at Anaheim Stadium. Mike Miley gets a single. And Torres goes to first base, so Mike Miley comes through for the Angels, but they still got to get him in. And the next batter is Chalk. Chalk is 0 for 2. The infield will be in. Runners at first and third. Checking on the strategy roll. That is a 13, nothing happening. Yes, that's correct there, Matt. And I do thank you for letting me know. Sometimes we can get certain games in if we can. Remember, in the 1985 replay I did, I once again got Tom Seaver's 300th win in there as well. Although he didn't win that game, though. Funny it was. The one we played it for real. Bases, runners at the corners. Foster with the pitch. 5-1, strikeout, 15. No, that's too high. Chalk will swing. 3-2, and it's a ground ball to third. It's a ground ball to third base. It's a ground ball to third. The infield is in. Rusty Torres' base running rating is a 4. It becomes a 2 with the infield in. They will not send him, and he will throw to first to get the out. And that's 1 out. No double play since the infield was in. The only double play you can have is home to first. And I did not send Torres. So runners will advance, and that just goes as a ground out to third. Out number 1. Cannot bring in Torres, and now Andy Etchebarren is up next with 1 out now. The infield still in. Runners at second and third. Etchebarren is 1 for 2. Anything on the strat roll? 12 says a no. Forster trying to keep it a 0-0 game. On the way, 5-6. Range play. Etchebarren will swing. 3-2. And that is a line drive right to short on a range play. That's hit to Bucky Dent. His range is a 2, but with the infield in, his range is a 0. That's going to be an automatic base hit right through the infield. You know I'm getting sick of your 85 Astros. You know that, right? That's a base hit for Andy Etchebarren as he smacks it right past the infielder, Bucky Dent, who was in. That will score 2 runs. Torres will come in to score. Miley, base running rating of 2. No, actually, Miley does not score. He holds at third. But Etchebarren gets a base hit. 1-0 Angels. 1-0 Angels as the Etchebarren hits it right past the infield in Dent, and it goes right past him. And with a range play of 0, he had no chance to make the play. And now the Angels are finally on the board. Stadium cheers. Yay! One out. The Angels now lead 1-0. The next batter is Collins. Collins is 0 for 3. They're going to keep the infield in to try to prevent Miley from scoring. Whatever, Matt. Runners at first and third. I got some sort of revenge this year. My Mets are the number 3 seed. Your Astros are the 4. We'll see how your Astros do this time. Don't worry. You know I'm unbiased. Runners at the corners. Let's see if anything happening on the bases. The 8 says no. Forster will pitch. 3-4. That's a possible error. Collins will swing. 6-6. That's a fly ball to right field. That is hit to Hairston. His error rating is a 5. That's a 13. He'll make the catch. That's out number 2. Collins sacrificed fly rating of 1. That will not score Miley on his own. Miley's base running rating is 2. Hairston plus 1 arm, 3. And Miley will come in to score on the sacrifice fly on his own. He will score on a sacrifice fly. 2-0 Angels. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sacrifice fly by Collins. And the Angels now have a 2-0 lead on the White Sox. 2 outs now. Jerry Remy is the next batter. No buzzer to be found on Altuve today. Remy is 0 for 2. Forster trying to just get the inning over with now. 2-0 Angels. And I'm still rolling a strategy roll. The 4 says nope. The 4 says nothing. And Etchebarren has no stolen base rating, so I'm not hitting running with him anyway. 6-2 from Forster against the lefty. That's a walk. That 3 will walk him. So the Angels are finally breaking through here in the bottom of the 7th. Runners at first and second now for Bhakti. Boone is gone. Aaron Boone should not be Both New York managers at the end of the season should be gone, Boone and Rojas. Boone because I don't think he knows what he's doing, and Rojas because he doesn't know how to manage a team yet. Bhakti is 0 for 3. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Forster will pitch to him. Nothing on the bases there. Forster with the pitch. 2-4. Strikeout 4. Got him. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 walks, and a sacrifice fly. After 7, 2-0 Halos as they finally take the lead here in this game. Top of the 8th. Brian Downing leads off for the White Sox. He is 1 for 2. John Verhoeven will stay out there to pitch. Angels lead 2-0. A win here by the Angels stretches their lead a half game over the Twins and the Rangers, who are challenging them for third in the American League West. Verhoeven, 4-4, strikeout 11. Yes, that will get him. Struck him out. He gets Downing. Downing has struck out twice. Here's Lamar Johnson. Johnson is 0 for 2. Verhoeven looking on for the pitch. 5-1, that's a blank. Johnson will take the swing. 6-1, and that's a ground ball to second base. Remy will make the play to first, out number 2. And here's Bill Stein. Stein is 0 for 3. Verhoeven will go ahead and pitch to Stein. 6-4. That's at the park. Anaheim Stadium says 4-1, and that's going to be grounded to first, and that'll be taken care of by Salita. He'll take it himself, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Chi Sox. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Tony Salita leads off for Cali in the bottom of the 8th inning. Forster is going to be gone. They are going to take him out. He has done his job. So that is it for Forster. We'll see a new pitcher for the White Sox. And I think they'll just bring their closer in just for giggles. If I can find their closer, and that will be coming in to pitch for the White Sox will be Clay Carroll. 4 wins, 4 losses, 6 saves, a 2.56 ERA. I'm pretty sure Cincinnati Reds fans, I'm pretty sure they know who Clay Carroll is. Clay Carroll will be the 3rd White Sox pitcher, and he will pitch to Tony Salita here in the bottom of the 8th. Carroll, who was on the 1975 Reds. I'm pretty sure Red Sox fans know who he is as well from the 75 season. Salita is 2 for 3. Carroll with the pitch. 2-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 1-1, that's a blank. Salita will go ahead and swing. 1-1, he flies out to right. And that's out number 1. The pitchers have done a great job tonight, I got to admit. High ERAs and only 2 runs tonight. Here's Ron Jackson. Jackson is 0 for 3. Carroll will go ahead and deal to Jackson. 3-4, that's a blank. Jackson will swing. 6-3, and against a right-hander, that's a grounder to shortstop. Dent's got it, and he tosses it to first for out number 2. And here's Rusty Torres. Torres is 0 for 1. He's walked twice and scored. Carroll will go ahead and deal. 6-4, that's a blank. Torres swings. 3-6, and he ground ball to first base. Lamar Johnson's got it, and he'll take it himself and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Angels. Still 2-0 after 8. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Kevin Bell leads off for the White Sox here in the top of the ninth. Verhoeven is gone. They're going to take him out. California will go to the closer. Although I'm really not satisfied with the closer. I'm gonna go against my former wishes. I'll go with the closer. That's Dick Drago. 7 wins, 8 losses, 6 saves, a 4.42 ERA. Dick Drago comes in for California, and he will be the third Angel pitcher. Paul Hartzell is warming up just in case. Top of the ninth, 2-0 Angels. Kevin Bell leads off for the White Sox. And they're going to pull him back. Kevin Bell's going to come back. They're going to bring in a pinch hitter. Why not? And coming on to pinch hit for the White Sox will be George Orta, another great baseball name. And he will also take over at third base if necessary. So here is George Orta, 274 average, 14 homers, 72 RBIs. Another underrated player in my opinion, George Orta. Also solid player like him and Chet Lemon. Drago will pitch to Orta, top of the ninth, 2-0. Drago, 1-3, range play. Orta, 2-6. That's a fly ball to center field. That is hit to Torres. Torres's range is a 2. No, we can't get it. And that's going to be a single for Orta. He comes off the bench and gets a pinch hit single. What? Did you expect the 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL 5-1-8? I think not. That brings the tying run to the plate in Bucky Bleeping Dent. Now, Dent does have 2 home runs in 1976. Dent is 1 for 3. Orta on it first. Drago will pitch to Dent. Double play is on. And I am not rolling the strategy roll. So Drago will concentrate on Dent. 2-2. Wild pitch. 5. Yes. Orta goes to second. Oh, boy. And the fans here just suddenly got very worried. Drago's pull rating is 3, and I'm monitoring that already. He already has 1 on the pull rating. Drago will come on to pay. I usually use the pull rating optionally, but this game is so important for the Angels, they cannot afford to lose it. Drago will pitch to Dent. We'll try again with the strategy roll. The 4, no, nothing happening. Orta has a 3 or lower. Orta could have tried to steal. And Dent, I don't do hit and runs with runners on second. Drago will go ahead and pitch to Dent. 1-1 against a righty. That's a blank. Dent will swing 1-1. And that's going to be a fly ball to left field. And that's out number 1. Orta will stay at second. 1 man out. Here's Alan Bannister. Bannister is 2 for 3 tonight, a single and a double. And will he bat? Let's see. He is what? Bannister's in left field. He's had a good hit, but Bannister's going to come back. And coming on to pinch hit for the White Sox will be Ralph Garr. Ralph Garr batted .300 that year, 4 homers, 36 RBIs, and he will take over in left field if this game goes any further. So here is Ralph Garr against Dick Drago. The White Sox are pulling on all the stops. 1 out. Infield is back. Orta on its second. No strat roll. Drago will go ahead and Drago will pitch, and that's Suadice. I'll re-roll. 4-6 against the lefty. That is going to be an automatic out, and it's a start. It's going to be a fly out to left. 2 outs. Oh, boy. Garr doesn't hit it there. And now the last chance for the White Sox will be Chet Lemon. He will bat. Lemon is 0 for 3. Fans here at the Big A know Cali needs to win this game. And with 3 days left in the regular season, the Angels will have to hope that 10-minute ticker is good to them for a while, for the next few games. Drago will pitch to Lemon. 6-2. That's at the park. Anaheim Stadium says 1-4, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is Rusty Torres. He takes a couple of steps to his left, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Angels escape in pretty much an exhibition game against the White Sox. They shut them out 2-0. What a job by Angel pitching tonight. No runs and a hit for the White Sox. As the California Angels get their win over the White Sox tonight, 2-0, and a big win for the Angels, and they will stretch their distance an extra half game over Minnesota and Texas, who are right now, believe it or not, the Rangers are back in this race. Whether we'll see them or not, don't know that yet. Final line score and the 15-second ticker coming right up. For the Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. For the White Sox, no runs on 6 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Sid Monge. The winning pitcher is Verhoeven. He was actually the pitcher of record. So Paul Verhoeven winds up getting the win, and Forster goes ahead, gets the loss, and Dick Drago does pick up the save. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. This is going to be very quick. We have the Angels beating the White Sox here. So now California has their 82nd win. And with that victory right now, they have a 2-game lead on Minnesota. They have a 2-game lead on Minnesota and a 2-game lead and a 3-game lead on Texas. So these three are still fighting each other. If Kansas City wins their next game, they will win the American League West, and Kansas City will have home field against the Athletics in the division series. This division series is set. Kansas City and Oakland will play. The question is, where will games 1, 2, and 5 be? The Indians have already clinched the 4 seed, so they will host the wild card series between Boston and or California. And with California winning, by the way, Boston now has the 6th seed automatically. So Boston will go to play one of these 3 teams in the wild card playoff. So Boston has locked up the 6th seed in the American League West. They will have to go on the road to play the 1-game playoff. Only 1 game was played on this date. Also, it was Detroit at Cleveland. Meaningless game, really. Detroit has a 9, and that's a 15, and they get 1. And Cleveland has an 18, 16, and that is 3. So the Indians will beat Detroit tonight. That is your 10-minute ticker tonight. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be in California still But we're going to be at Chavez Ravine for a ginormous game tomorrow night between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Bob Ochenko goes on the mound for the Padres. Dennis Llewellyn for the Dodgers. Both pitchers were September call-ups, and this game means everything to both teams. Padres win, they still alive. Dodgers win, they are in the playoffs, and they are in the playoffs, and they win third place in the National League West. The Pirates, as I said, have already clinched the 5. So they are the number 5 seed. So Pittsburgh will host either the Dodgers or the Padres from this division. G. Puck, Steeler fan, Brian Patterson, Michael Peterson, Bob's Tabletop Sports, Jack Dawson, Captain Carl 8, BB, Dave Gardner, Tried Fan 879, Keith White. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out through the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And please make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And we will see you guys tomorrow. And thank you, Brandon Baker, for more exciting baseball action. Angels escape a close one here against the White Sox. 2-0. 3 days left in the 76th season. See you tomorrow night.